What is it?
Don't even think. Hello, welcome to The Essential Gamer. My name is Lee, and this is What Is It? And what it is another Battle Royale that this time starts off with an animated, interesting, moody intro that you should really pay attention to because it's got a deep, enriching backstory that is vastly important to the overall look. Honestly, this starts off with a character select screen that absolutely guarantees to leave you uninspired. That's it. I mean, you start off here, and I can assure you that Don't Even Think, whilst it had a very good premise, absolutely fails to deliver in almost every part. The UI is horrible. You can't read anything, everything's tiny, you've no idea what the things on the map are. The frames, the frames, or the lack of, at the beginning, during gameplay. I mean, this is just to fly in, and you can barely move the camera, you're not even sure if you've jumped in. Just the whole process feels janky, it feels rough, and this is Season 2, so I hate to think what Season 1 felt like. And things don't get any better when you get on the floor. Again, you're plagued by the lack of frames. Aiming, although I will get to gunplay in just a bit, feels rather horrible. So I found out pretty quick that fists are actually more useful. The UI also is against you in every way with looting, as I took down this guy with my bare hands, and even here when we got jumped by someone with a weapon, I was actually more manoeuvrable and more deadly with my ham fists than they were with 2 assault rifles. It's painful, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't even got to the sort of gimmick of the game yet, but I will, trust me, because it's the only good bit. I mean, look at this. It's like a horrible H1Z1 DayZ engine game that's just So, gimmick. Here it is. The Beast. So, in this Battle Royale, you can choose a team, and your team is either a beast that looks like a wolf or one of the extras from the recent movie Cats. I'd rather stick with this one. So, the beast starts off as a normal grunt. There'll be a couple of beasts, I think it's only 3 per match, and you can pick up a weapon, and that is it. You can't pick up anything else except for feasting on cadavers, which either lay around the map or come from dead players. After you've feasted on enough cadavers, you'll go through what I think is probably the best part of the entire game, a rather lengthy yet disgusting transformation. So that was cool, and then, well, it sort of becomes a cakewalk. This guy's massively overpowered, his health is ridiculous, he has a shield sort of built in, he has, again, overpowered maneuvers, he has a special ability which can be unlocked after feasting on the dead, which allows him to turn into like a super wolf that can't beat the frame rate drop, and can't hit a nigh-on static target due to the awful camera. Everything feels janky, and I mean, this guy's obviously played it a bit more than me, came in and stole my kill. Thanks, buddy. Son of a bitch. I can understand what Don't Even Think was going for. It's an asymmetric multiplayer, but it's just yet another one where the beast or the bad guy of the game is so overpowered that it makes everything pointless. There's no point in trying to fight. I see no point in this game style. I know Dead by Daylight has a good following and things like that, but when it's delivered like this in a Battle Royale, and to this bad a standard, I mean, I'm sorry guys, but it's pretty fucking shocking. I mean, the loot system, what else is wrong with the game? The loot system. It feels horrible. You've got a secondary list that comes up after pressing the thing that you want to press to pick something up. You're not quite sure what you're picking up because there's so many things on the list. And it just becomes this horrible, drawn out process where you're just stood still and you're basically a sitting target. But saying that, the gunplay is so spongy and irresponsive that you'll probably not hit or be hit by anything anyway. It doesn't matter. It's this sort of horrible mixture of everything that I hated about H1Z1, and you're also fighting against the game itself with its terrible frame drops. I keep bringing it up because it was constant. It's so bad. And even though there is an aim down sights options, things like sniper rifles feel horrible. There's no such thing as tracking in this game because the controls are so irresponsive. Small maneuvers on the sticks did nothing at all. I mean, I more or less took out this guy by pure luck, and the fact that the last shot that I managed to get on him was because he stood completely still.
Blood.
Besides that, you can aim down sights on assault rifles, and here muzzle flash completely blocks everything. You kill people by luck more than anything else. So it's free, it's in the PlayStation Store. What do I think about this game? I think it's a horrible thing to play. It doesn't feel good. Has it hit its mark? Did it do the job? Well, no, it didn't.